Welcome back everyone to the BD1P random character streak. Today is going to be a tainted character run for win number hopefully 164 for today. Today's question of the day is going to be a unique one. I want to ask you guys to give me questions to ask. I've done the same question of the day thing for 160 plus episodes here, and I have officially ran out of questions. So you guys ask me stuff, I'll answer those questions in the video, and I'll also forward that question for the next day's question of the day, if that makes sense. You guys give me questions, I ask those questions, I answer those questions as well. Without further ado, let's get started here. I wanted to talk today about a little thing called brand awareness. Oh, dude, Tainted Isaac is so fucking fun. I love this character. Seed is going to be PSJP P4YM. So there's this concept. Didn't mean to grab that, but I forgot it was that fast. All right, of like a brand being a kind of self-aware. It usually happens when an account, a business, or a celebrity figure will hire like a social media intern or manager to kind of like get up there. Nah, no secret room there, I bet. To kind of manage their social or their online presence, and more often than not, it tends to... Why am my phone went off. I'm sorry about that. It more often than not tends to really backfire. This is an interesting situation to find yourself in. Because that's 7 cent... What was that? No, it's full priced. We can roll this, and every roll gives us a choice between 2 items, which is a very nice thing to have there. Hopefully we get some money, some more bombs for that roll as well would be very nice. We can make the most out of that and make that, like, already get a run-winning item in that 1 item room alone. Also, Samson's Soul for the boss fight here. That's going to make a big difference as well, I think. Hold on, let me walk in here and test this out. Oh, it's an easy boss anyways. Who cares? Goodbye. Goodbye. But it usually happens when a brand or something like that will kind of just, like, hire someone to manage their online presence. And it usually fails because they hire people who aren't necessarily... I wouldn't consider to be, you know, hip with the kids or that kind of deal. I'm guessing the secret room is going to be up. So I'll place a bomb and I'll run for my goddamn life. It wasn't there? We got pranked. We got pranked really hard this episode. Oh, man. We can try to give us a 1 coin roll here. Pray. Oh, it gave us... Oh, we got, like, kind of shitty items, though. I guess I'll grab Taurus for now. We can always drop it if it becomes an issue later, but that's okay, I guess. That's fine. But there are a couple situations in which the companies or the brands that have these interns managing them actually end up being, like, funny or hip. And I want to list a couple of those that I think have nailed the job and the hiring, you know, for that job. And number 1 is, most recently, the Sesame Street social media manager. If you're not aware, there's been this, like, joke online going around about this Sesame Street bit where Elmo, the main character of the show, you know, our protagonist, our lovable guy, loses his shit at his friend Zoe because Zoe tried to take his cookie and give it to her pet Rock. And Elmo's response is like, Zoe, you fucking idiot. Like, rocks can't eat cookies, you're dumb as shit. That's essentially Elmo's response. And Twitter, like, fake canceled him over it because they wanted... It was funny. You know, like, oh, Elmo's canceled. He's such a bitch to his friend Zoe. He's a misogynist, etc., etc. And it got to the point where the Sesame Street, like, media brand put a twit-longer, like, apology out from Elmo, like, apologizing for his behavior. And, like, making it seem like he actually got canceled and was apologizing for it. And that was, like... perfect. That's how you should manage your business, is, like, you know, use it to promote your shows and promote your new ideas, but also use it to, you know, lean into your memes so you can, you know, get more retweets and engagements and become more popular. And the Sesame Street brand has been really good about that for its entire inception. Holy shit, we have so much weird stuff happening on our first couple of floors here. Another one to list off is the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter, which is pretty infamous for leaning into the memes pretty hard. A lot of the times they'll have the voice actors come and voice act, like, you know, just funny lines. Oh. So. Huh. Interesting. I don't really know what to say about this right now. Because I know what we can do with all of this. We just need to make sure we have the money to roll the pedestal in the other room. This is going to be an extremely interesting run going forward, because now we can craft items that'll all have 2 choices, and because it cycles, whatever pool we put the item in is going to reflect that you know, the pool that it's in. Like whatever pedestal we drop in the room, whether it be angel or devil or secret room, is going to mimic that pool, which will be Diplopia too. Okay, this is going to be quite the run. I already feel it. Okay, I was like, why did that give me stopwatch? And I'm like, oh yeah, we're Tainted Isaac, no shit. So here's what you do here, right? Is you pick up pretty much all of your money. And then you're going to do some plays right now. Fill that up to the brim. You're going to walk back to your secret room. It doesn't cycle. The Diplopia should make one of the pedestals cycle, though. Can we get anything else in there before we start doing some big plays? I want to make sure we take full advantage of our situation here. And with the IV machines, watch this play right here. We're going to stand in this room and do nothing for a minute. We want to get our full charge on Taurus so we can walk into this machine and get a bunch of money on the ground for more pedestals. And for re-rolling cash as well. Almost there, 1.8, 1.9. Just go ham. Just go ham on this now. You should be able to get, I would say, 5 or 6 cents. Or it drops an active that you know, grab on accident because the item cooldown is different as this character. All right, that's fine. We did make money off. I can't deny that. We'll grit the bomb. We'll use the bomb to open up our super, which should be right here. Beautiful. We can't play that. I'm just gonna go fight my boss right now, real quick. I'm gonna pop the card as well for some extra oomph on this dingle over here. Just no damage, please, for a devil deal here. I should have saved our 2 heart strength maybe for the actual deal itself, but just to ensure that we actually get a deal, I wanted to be extra cautious here. I'm hoping for Pageant Boy would be the ideal item or the box. It wasn't either. That's fine. I'll grab this for the extra black heart. Damocles. Damocles, Damocles, Damocles. Well. I really don't know what to say about this run right now. Genuinely, I'm kind of at a loss. This might give us more than 1 pedestal in this room. It did. Oh, it did. And it's also a binge eater, which is insanely good as this character because you can pick up the stats and put them back down if I recall correctly. Grab your sack back. And now you start rerolling. I'm not going to take binge eater because right now our HP is not going to matter. Just because we have Damocles, we're going to die to anything else. We could grab this, obviously. Gives you that. You could grab the Infinity, but I kind of like the Bag of Crafting run. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Bag of Crafting is over. We're grabbing the Archie. And hopefully we're going to go for Inner Child now. I'll take Rune Bag. I do want to get more rerolls here. I'm going to be playing out some more stuff here. Archie is going to be, hopefully, really good for us. I can't guarantee anything yet. But the more stuff we roll in secret rooms here, the higher chance for a respawn with Damocles on floor 1. Dude, holy shit. I have never seen a better second floor than this in all of Isaac history. In 2 floors, in 1 floor, we got Archie, Damocles, Inner Child, Rune Bag, Bag of Crafting. I do want to go for, again, some more rerolls here, because we still have a pedestal in there. Oh, we have Petrified Poop. That's right. That's entirely right. I forgot about that. We lost Bag of Crafting with Damocles, which was actually kind of sad, because Bag of Crafting, Damocles, sounds like it'd be an amazing synergy here. But that's fine. I honestly feel okay about that. I do want to drop Taurus as fast as humanly possible, because right now, it's making us way too slow to do anything strategy-wise. Oh, we lost Rock Bottom, dude. Oh, we're never getting that back. We're also even slower, which is a sad thing. We're never getting Rock Bottom back. Woe is me, I guess, with an Archie on my 2nd floor. Life is good. Life is good. Let's grab this. to make sure we stay alive during next floor's hubris. And put your Tauros in your first slot for dropping. And dude, you've essentially just created the God run in 2 floors. If you are going to leave the video after this point, then you're missing out on what's probably going to be one of our best runs of the streak so far. But anyways, the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account has done some pretty legendary stuff. Like, for example, they were answering, like, they had the voice acting cast of, like, Sonic, Shadow, Tails, and Eggman on for, like, a live AMA on Twitter, where they would answer replies to their tweet and, like, answer them in the voice actors' voices. And it got to this point where Aaron Hansen and Alpharad of Game Grumps and Alpharad fame, respectively, started asking some really, like, weird personal questions to the account, and they started replying to them, like, with, like, really uncomfortable responses, and it was so fucking funny, and it became, like, a legitimate meme, like, on the account, and because they, like, you know, leaned into that exact meme, nice, dude, nice, they gained a lot of, like, following and meme potential off of that. And, like, the thing is, Sonic games haven't been good since Mania, and before that, like, half of Sonic Unleashed, obviously. They are not amazing games. But regardless if they're good games or not, they still have this amazing meme potential that makes the brand recognizable from a distance. And when someone's like, oh, a new Sonic game came out, you're now going to have more random people picking up the game to buy it because they either want to play it because they know it's going to be bad or because they think the Twitter account is funny. Like, I haven't played a Sonic game in a long-ass time. In fact, it's been since Mania's release I haven't played a single Sonic game. But I am inclined to buy the new one, Frontiers, when it comes out because, like, I trust the brand is self-aware enough. That's not good. Is self-aware enough to make at least a decently funny or funnily bad game. And aside from just Sonic and Sesame Street, we've had some failed attempts at brands trying to be cool that are, like, half cool and half kind of, like, to use the annoying word, cringe. One of those being obviously Wendy's, which was kind of the first example of a Twitter account brand trying to, like, branch out and be funny. And at first they were ratioing their customers and having snarky responses, and it was funny at first. And then that became their entire thing, was they didn't do, wow, nice, anything else besides just give snarky responses. And it kind of lost its touch and became really annoying and boring after a while. And plus, because Wendy's, I'm taking so many hits here, dude. Oh, rip our deal chance. Times 2? Times 2. A lot of other brand accounts started doing the same exact thing. Like, KFC was doing their whole, like, you know, snarky response. McDonald's had their snarky responses. And it became, like, this telling sign of a brand just hopelessly trying to fit in. And it really wasn't entertaining after a while. Can our secret room... It can't be up there, right? No, it totally can be right here. No Damocles drop yet, please. I want to have double items for as long as I live. Give me a magic mush. I've earned it. Motherfucker. So rude. We'll go to our boss fight now. If Damocles drops, we lose out in our double items. We've already gained a lot from having the double items through getting Arky and stuff like that, but obviously the longer you have it going, the more powerful your run will become. So you'd rather not lose this early on. You're safe down here. You're safe down here. Be careful, though. Now you start running. I actually, funnily enough, YouTube viewers, on stream for my 1-year Twitch anniversary yesterday, I watched back my first ever Repentance run that I had recorded on stream, and oh man, dude, I was bad. I was like, I got hit by Dingle. We actually got a deal here. 4 fucking times. How do you get hit by Dingle 4 goddamn times? I don't understand. Actually, I'm gonna be dropping the HP up here because at least 8-ball gives us a planetarium chance increase. Woo. Thank you for that. Speed down is damage up for us. We luckily already dropped Tauros. Thank you for that. I don't really need Gimpy, although it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I think I'm fine right now. Not going to your shop is a crime just because you have 8 cents, but I don't want to walk all the way back and waste some precious Damocles time, so we'll just go to the mines right now. Where do I want to go on this run is the question. I do really want to go to Beast. I think we'll take Tainted Isaac to Beast for our, like, 8th Tainted Isaac to Beast streak in a row here. But, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. But we watched. I got hit by Dingle 4 times. I took Dad's Key over D6. It was a rough watch, but it does prove to show that, like, Repentance is probably the single hardest Isaac update to truly, like, get into if you're an old-time player. It is a big difficulty spike. I am not touching that item. You can't make me. Bomber Boy? It gave us bombs, I guess. Right now, none of those are better than what we already have. We have damage from Skinny Odd, or Fat Odd, excuse me. We have an extra life from Inner Child. Planetarium increased chance from Magic 8 Ball. So, I mean, like, it's fine. What we have now is perfectly fine. I am going to go play our machine in here. Because it's for the good of the cause. I could go for the demon. That would actually be... Oh, well, that's good, too. We will grab this. And we'll now play this guy for hopefully some more pedestals on the ground as well. Gotta love Damocles. Gotta love it. Hey, out here. Double tower card. Okay. Not really what I had in mind. Grab this. Okay, what do you want to do here, huh? I'm going to bomb this middle guy. He's completely useless to me. And you will give me 2 pedestals when you pay out. So I do want to play you for sure. At 6, you're going to pay out now. Holy shit, my favorite item in the entire game. Oh my god. All right. We have my 2 top items in the game. We have Arky and we have Monstro's Lung. Damocles being one of the top 10 for me as well. So I'm a happy camper right now, man. I am a happy fucking camper. Anytime you give me a shotgun effect in a video game, I'm going to be, like, ecstatic. Because the Monstro's Lung, while not being the greatest for DPS, if you get one good... That was bad. I'm slow. One good... Okay, I might die naturally, which would not be good for us. One good burst shot off. You are sitting extremely pretty. Can you stop with the luck on this run? I can't take much more. That's our HP back for us. We don't get hit here. Dude, we get HP from, Yuck Heart. Thank you. Get your R key back. Dead Bird is definitely not worth it, to be honest with you. Jesus Christ. All I can say right now is Jesus Christ. This is absurd. I'm really happy we have a run like this going on right now. That Tainted Jacob run still is making me have a cardiac arrest when in my fucking sleep. Air throw. All right, it gets only better from here, huh? X, so he's across. I gotta love too in Repentance. Speaking of the update changes, is how much more reliance there is on the enemy attacks being telegraphed by their physical appearance. Like, for example, those flies having the attacks be telegraphed by the shape of their eyes. Really fucking clever design that was not utilized enough in the previous versions of this game. It's just beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Let's go back and pay our guy out here. No, give me Monstro's Lung back, you asshat. You better pay out. I told you better pay out. What's this? Dude, more damage. Gotta love it. There's no more full heal there, is there? No. It is like stacks, kind of. I want to get a payout from that guy. I truly do, but it's not looking super likely right now. We're going to be pair throwing, by the way, in there because that's where we're going to get the bulk of our pedestal items on the ground. So that'll be a pair throw in that room for sure. But I want to get my other guy to pay out before we start doing that. Another speed down. Sure, man. I'll go to like 0.4 speed for some extra DPS. That's the kind of guy I am now, I guess. Damocles also not dropping by this point is a little crazy. I am way too slow. Why do I keep taking these pills? Oh, that's a full heal. Ay, dude. Ay. Take that. Buy this. Take this back and run. You get to keep your damage? What? Never would have guessed you could keep your damage from Register when you put it back down. I guess go fight your boss then so you can get the burst. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Woo. That could be that's a bunch of trinkets, which is really good for the beast path. The bulb. Might as well grab Binky for now. You don't really want to replace... I guess you replace Fat Odd with Binky. Because you really do want to have the... what's it called? The extra tier rate, because your damage is going to be fine with Red Stew and bad PhD. It's the tier rate that kind of scares me. Let's not have Damocles drop before we get a payout from our friend in here. Hopefully. I want to get... Because we're going to have, what, 6 pedestals on the ground in here? That's absurd. That's a lot of rerolls we can do off the bat here. Although I'm not sure how many are going to be actually useful. Panic Button Arky is funny. That's hilarious, dude. You're a real comedic genius. I'm going to give him my blue hearts and black hearts now. I am. He needs to give me something here. Dude, come on. It's a little absurd at this point. There we go. There we go. All right. Hair throw. A lot of good stuff in here right now. First off is this. You put that back down. Second off, you drop card deck for this. Very good. I think you honestly... This is hard. This is genuinely hard. Oh, man. You definitely want to give up Binky for something, and I think it's going to be Euthanasia. Because it'll give us some really nice needle shots occasionally, but at the same time, Host Hat is pretty nice. We can't pop Forget Me Now unless our shop had, like, backpack in it. I think you grab Binky. Everything else is good, but just the raw stats are very important right now. And that was a very insanely good move for you. Now have Sinus Tears. You have Monstro's Lung, Binky, Steam Sale, Bad PhD, etc., etc. You're looking pretty nice right now. And you could make a case for taking Tarot Deck with Rune Bag. I don't think runes are doubled anymore, though, either. And aside from that, double cards is great. Not necessarily on the beast path is it, like, shining. So I think having stats is a little bit better for us. All right. Here we go. Hoping for a just as crazy floor this time around. And it looks like your damage is going to be just oh so fine. The thing with Bad PhD being one of Tainted Isaac's best items is because it's not just a you know, static stat up. It is a continuous stat up. Meaning the item could technically be a 100 plus damage up for us in the future of this run. You know, that could be it, and that makes it so much better than an item like, you know, like Proptosis or Eve's Mascara. Because it genuinely is health, it's genuinely damage that can scale up infinitely as time goes on here. Soul of Apollyon, plus starter deck in there.
Soul of Apollyon.
Soul of Apollyon. I'm going to grab starter deck for sure. That's just an instant gratification item for me. We do get to buy it right here. Which we had the tarot deck now. Joker card, Ace of Diamonds. Ooh, first stars. Judgment and Justice. Out of my way, please. Thank you for that. Interesting. How does reverse stars work? 'Cause I don't want to have it end up dropping Inner Child. I think you might just want to not use it. Like, your build, why would I give up any of my build right now if I just called it good like 4 seconds ago? That wouldn't make any goddamn sense, would it? I think you don't pop reverse stars. I think you just take You pay out your judgment, obviously, because it's going to be 2 pedestals for you. One of those being from the room that you're standing in. So, I think you take your judgment card to the cursed room or the secret room, whatever one you find first. I'm guessing it'll be secret. And you pay it out in there? No, it's not secret, huh? I'm fine popping it in the cursed room. That could still be pretty good for us, I feel like. Or this exists, which could be just as good. A little faster, please. Thank you. Please be a 4.
Judgment.
All right. We have more to do. We have a whole lot more to manage right now. That Joker card just became insanely valuable for us. Oh my god, dude. This run is kind of just like... This is the Subway of runs. It's the build your own fucking experience right now. I am in awe. I am in complete awe at this. Kill. Thank you, Warflies, for almost getting me hit there. I appreciate that a lot. So we're going to go into every single room, including our secret rooms and stuff. And... oh, we should have saved that goddamn judgment for the actual devil deal. Because now we can walk into the Joker card room. Oh, it doesn't reroll devil deals. It only rerolls... like pedestals. It would have still worked with the Judgment card in there, but not the actual Devil Deal items itself. Learned that the hard way recently. Thank you. Woo! Jesus Christ, that drop. Not even a mom's key thing. I guess you roll all of those. None of those are worth it over my current build once again. You want to roll all of those as well. Go flies. I need your... My speed and my tier rate is too hard to deal with these guys right now. Okay, you want to go to your boss fight. You want to get as many pedestals on the ground that are useless as possible for you, including the stuff in the shop here. Which probably means you just want to buy one of these. So it actually rerolls because it's a pedestal. You're, again, not going to... Well, you could pop your reverse stars now, I guess. And that would make for more fun shenanigans. But again, I don't want to lose Inner Child on accident or Damocles. Either one of those would be terrible to lose for us. So I can't in good faith pop that. What the fuck is that? What are you? It's just huge growth. Nobody cares. All right, it's time for your boss fight. It is Gideon, as we all saw coming. Again. Oh, what the fuck? Thank you. Thank you, Gideon fight with the Soul Apollyon. That is your best use right there. That was really, really class act of you. It's fine. It's fine. We have so much HP to lose. It's not even that big of a deal. That makes me a little bit upset, but I'm not going to complain about it. Again, I could have stood further away there. I've learned in Isaac in the recent times that when you get hit, it is usually your fault. Unless you're fighting Delirium or some shit, it is going to be your fault and then over the games. Because a lot of the times, you as a player should be aware of what's around you, what's coming towards you. And if you aren't, you're the only person to blame for that. Good. I say getting hit for the... Okay, nice. Again, damage is not a big deal because we do have Damocles plus Inner Child right now. So I don't really care if we're getting hit that much. Okay, watch out. And you're gone. Did get a deal here. And an HP up, which we'll wait on that. Oh my fucking god. Dude. Okay. No shit, right? Well, oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. So... Inner Child comes first in our respawns. The proper way to play this run out, if I wasn't recording, would be to wait until Damocles actually just falls. Simply because we need to become Judas to pick up all these extra items on the ground. So if it comes down to that, I will speed up the footage of me just sitting here until Damocles falls. Let's first see how good our items actually become. They're very good. They're very good. Or you can put down Inner Child. Die. And then pick it. Does that work? Will we get the Inner Child life back? You do want to die now and come back and pick that up. Damocles, do not cuck me here. We should go see first, actually, what our other pedestals became so we can touch those and they don't cycle anymore. That is the smart choice. That is the actual smart choice here. It's a bit of a thinker, but we can definitely make this work. Oh, they don't cycle because they're re-rolls. Correct. Okay, that's fine. Damocles has a, 3-second window to just fucking end us once we officially die here. So we got to be a little bit careful with this. I'm going to do it for the sake of the run being epic, but I just need to be a little bit careful. Woo, we got it. Okay, we're fine. And it still cycles, which means you can pick this up. Oh, we just broke Tainted Isaac's, cap of items with that little thing there. We can now go back to our Devil Deal and pick up even more items from in there. And our item room should now be a little bit better as well. Oh my god, dude. Yep, that's Compound or Brittle Bones. There's more Bone Hearts and Tears for us. That's Ares. In here, oh, we have Steam Sale, and we get this still. Is that more? It's tiers again for us. Okay, you leave this. Wow. Don't think I've ever seen Tainted Isaac be broken to this extent before. I mean, he's now Judas, but still. We have a 15 damage Monstro's Lung Brim with a very fast charge time. And an Archie, might I add, on that same level. We get this. We get Growth Hormones as well for more damage. Thank you for that. You gotta love this, man. You really gotta love these kinds of runs. It's the strategy that makes these work. And we are gonna go to Beast off the bat here. And then I guess after Beast, here's the thing. You don't want to walk into any of your secret rooms, right? Because you can still get 2 Archies on this run. And I believe you also haven't seen Diplopia yet. Nice. I'll take Scapegoat for fun. I'm not going to take Monsuma's Revenge. You can't make me. If we can get Desert, we can get 2 Archies on this run. I don't know if I would take 2. The run's already half an hour long. We're only on... I guess it's not that bad. We're on Depths 2. Making pretty good time for our current strategy here. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I just don't want to go to... I don't want to, you know, see Death Cert on accident now, because that would mean that we cannot take 2 actives with us through the Archie lap, which is kind of like what I want to do. And if we can maybe get that, and then also see Diplopia at the same time, I mean, that's kind of the dream, right? You can get 3 Archies that way. Maybe even a Crooked Penny for more Archies. Again, I don't know. I truly do not know. We are going to probably end up sacrificing here because we do have a lot of HP to burn away for some tiers ups. And again, we're going to go to Beast's first lap, meaning that, yeah, we're going to be fine. We're going to be entirely fine. There's 1 tiers up. There's 2 tiers ups. There's 3 tiers ups. And there's 4, and we get 2 items. We get Compound Fracture, hilarious. We get this as well. And I think that's good enough. Our charge time is wacky fast. And again, every Boneheart we get still will go past the tier cap for us. I mean, we can potentially get like a Soy Milk Brim type 17 damage thing going on here. Which would be, again, like I said 5 seconds ago, the absolute fucking dream. That was not an intentional hit, but I'm going to say it was to make myself look better at the game. I mean, look at this charge time. I think 15 tier rate is like the time where it gets just an infinite Brimstone Beam. Oh my god, we have a library with Damocles. So, we get... There's no Book of Virtues? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. We'll touch all of these books for fun, though. I'll even pop this, because it's not going to work on Depths 2, because it gives us Polaroid or negative either way. Boom, 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 and boom. I'll get your goddamn Archie back. Hopefully, Rune Bag drops you a Perthro so you can actually see Book of Virtues on this run. I guess one of my favorite items in the game, due to Repentance as well, so it's fresh to see. Is that a Perthro? It could have been. It definitely could have been, believe it or not. But I guess we can just banter about that fucking brand aware. I don't know what to say anymore. The run's already going to be a free win. Even if we do die with Inner Child, it'll still be a free respawn. But, yeah, no cycling anymore. We'll buy this for ourselves. We'll just buy a bunch of shit, I guess. There's no reason not to. And move on. Okay, more damage. Gotta love that. It's almost 2 damage up. Holy shit. But the Sonic the Hedgehog account on Twitter is notorious for just kind of being, like, one of the most self-aware and not that cringy accounts. Sesame Street, I think, is the best one. Oh, here we go. Here's what I was looking for this entire run. Please be some damage up for us. I would like that a lot. Petrified Poop as well. Oh, yeah, we still have it. We still have it. Do that for damage. Do that for damage. Take some tiers down, because you're not going to ever get to 15 tier, right? I highly doubt that. And do not forget your goddamn Fool card. That is like the big thing. And don't go into your secret rooms either. You don't want to see Death Cert yet. You want to wait till your Archie lap to see it so you can get another Archie, or a C-section, or anything like that. You know what? I don't actually want to go for 2 Archies. I don't. I have a life I want to live, and I don't want to be doing it playing Isaac 8 hours today. You know what? Give me Death Cert right now. Okay, that was obviously not going to happen, likely, but it was worth the gamble, I guess. And another chest in here. Just kind of looking for a pair throw, and then also our Fool card. That's kind of all that I need right now to make this run work. Now, I will get a little bit scared if maybe we don't want to go to Beast yet. Maybe Beast is like the second lap thing. Because if we get Damocles on that floor, then we could be at a situation where we have, like, you know, 1 black heart on a full heart damaging run, which is really not where I want to be. Ooh, a reverse card. Okay. Really not where I want to be. So maybe we don't go to Beast yet. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Again, you can't make this shit up, can ya? No rune bag drop, sadly. You get access into our boss trap room as well now. Nice hit there. That was very smart of you. I don't think I'm actually going to be going to Beast on this first lap here. That would not be the right choice, I think. We would probably end up just dying to some bullshit attack and the Ascension path. Yeah, I'm not going to go to Beast. I'm going to go to Beast on our second run through. It's not going to happen now. I think it would be the wrong choice to go to Beast on this kind of run. Because even if we get hit on the Womb Floors as well, we're going to be at 1 heart, but the Womb Floors are a lot easier to manage than the Ascension path, I think. Because those tainted enemies can rock your shit back to back. So I'm going to actually end up just going straight to the normal path for right now. Hopefully we can go to Delirium on this run. That will be very nice. We can get maybe some key pieces for Mega Stand. Not here, it looks like. We'll take the negative because, well, we'll go Polaroid. We'll go Polaroid here and move on. Move on. Why is this floor? Oh, it's because I have Eye of the Occult. No shit. I was like, why is it? It looks so fucking cool, doesn't it, though? This is one of the fucking sickest looking Isaac floors I've ever goddamn seen. It's because Eye of the Occult gives you a purple glow around you that is supposed to, like, light up the world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair makes me overwhelmed. But it's supposed to make the place around you purple. But the womb floor has a red, like, glow to it, making this look very ominous and very fucking cool. I like that a lot. One Direction is a band that, like, I never got into. And I was in a lot of my friends in middle school, I don't know if they know who I am because one of them moved away after, like, 7th grade. Her name was Scarlett. And then we had Ava as well. They were both big One Direction stans. And they were, like, my part of my core friend group for a while, back in the old middle school days. And they tried countless times to get me into One Direction. What? Because Ava called herself Ava Payne. And Scarlett was Scarlett Styles, I think. Because they were, like, big fucking fans. But I always thought it was bad music. I didn't like it until, and I'll be real with you, I still don't like One Direction that much. But I think there's a song called, like, Little Black Dress. It might be a Harry solo song, maybe. But I like Little Black Dress a lot. I just One Direction never hooked me. Even being an iCarly fan growing up. Like, even Carly Shay couldn't get me into One Direction. And that's saying something. I didn't like pop. I was a big country music fan when I was a kid. I just didn't like pop music. And I wasn't even that into rock until 7th grade. But when I got into rock, it was either more like hardcore rock or, like, you know, the classic emo phase rock. It wasn't, you know, pop rock at first. So I kind of, like, just didn't have the proper way to get into One Direction. And that goes for a lot of bands in that same degree as well. Like, I think I might be the most out-of-touch person in the world when it comes to pop music. Because I just did not get into these bands, and... Oh, that fly, dude. I think that didn't hurt me? Okay, that's fine by me. I must have some kind of weird interaction with that item right there. That goes for a lot of bands in that same degree. I've listened to only one Harry Styles album, and it was his, like, most recent, the one with Watermelon Sugar on it I listened to, and I thought it was okay at best. I didn't really think it was amazing. And I've never listened to, like, any other pop star album. I can say with absolute certainty, unless it came on like a radio or a supermarket, I have never heard an Ariana Grande song. I mean, aside from Victorious as well, I've never heard an Ariana Grande song that I put on willingly. And she's a great singer. I'm sure she's a fucking fantastic singer. But ooh, that's good. That's good. That's real good. We have Polaroid, so go up. But I missed that wave of early 2010s pop. And at this point, it's one of those music genres where if you're not into pop growing up, or, like, when you're supposed to be into it when you're, like, a middle schooler or a high schooler, you are not going to get into pop ever. And I've tried, you know, like, I think the closest I've gotten to listening to a straight pop, like, artist is Charlie XCX, who I fucking love Charlie. Like, I am not like a big stan, but I'm a big fan. I'm not a stan, I'm a fan. I don't know a ton of her stuff outside of her, like, I would say most recent 3 albums. How I'm Feeling Now. Was it her self-titled or 2099? I'm a fan. I don't even know her album titles by heart. So I just like her music a lot. How I'm Feeling Now is one of my favorite albums of the past couple of years. I think it's an amazing, sonically, it's an amazing sounding album to be a Fantano for a minute there. But aside from that, it's just like the lyrics are so catchy. Like, it's absurd how, if pop does anything well, it's making a song that sticks in your brain forever. Like, pop songs, they don't usually thrive off of having, you know, super deep or super intrinsic lyrical value. It usually just kind of comes from having a really catchy hook that keeps people coming back, or like humming your song in the car and shit like that. Or it comes from, oh, my neck. Sorry, my neck is killing me right now. I pulled it this morning and it hurts so bad. Or like just being an industry plant, like just sounding like every other song on the market. You could not play me an Ed Sheeran song and have me A, enjoy the song, or B, tell it apart from any other white guy with an acoustic guitar. Like, I could definitely not do that. More pills for bad PhD. Hold up. Yeah, more Dammy. 23 Dammy. Ocular. Or Eye of the Occult Brimstone. Oh, the first cycle as well. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We'll go to Blue Baby now. Hoping for a Dad's Key. I do want to fight Mega Saiyan still. Genuinely, I do. Guillotine's great. Ankh is amazing. And that's also really good. All stellar items except for one item. They were all pretty good. That's tiers and DPS. It's all like just raw DPS for us. Amazing. We'll go fight Blue Baby. We'll pray for a Void Portal or a Mega Satan thing. And then we'll R-key. And we'll go to Beast. And hopefully before that point, Damocles decides to drop for us so we can have a more static HP situation going on. Okay, fine. And the thing is, too, because we started out this run as Tainted Isaac, we really aren't going to be seeing us having an insane amount of items. We're going to be seeing us having, you know, a good amount, but it's not going to be anything more exciting than your average R-key lap. Because a lot of our items that we could have picked up are just sitting back on our previous floors because it didn't fit into our item cap at the time. Before, I think Mines 2 was our Catalyst floor, but still. Yeah, I think that pop music is a very valid genre. I'm not going to say pop music is like, you know, terrible and it's all bad, because that's not true. It's pop stands for popular. It changes with time. I mean, back in the day, you could have considered Elvis to be a pop musician, I bet, just because it stands for popular. I'm sure Buddy Holly was a pop artist back in his day. But as time goes on, in a chronological fashion, these genres become less and less tied to a name. Like, this is what I don't like, is naming a genre after some kind of temporal name, like contemporary or classic, I think is ridiculously stupid. It's going to sound extremely pretentious, but bear with me here. I don't think naming a genre as classic or, you know, post or all this stuff is smart at all. Because like right now, think of it this way. In 50 years, they're going to consider bands like, what's a popular rock band right now? I can't even name a popular, like, contemporary, well, let's say Mayday Parade. It's going to be considered in a way, classic rock because it's classical, because it took place a long time ago. And no way in hell are you going to put David Bowie and Mayday Parade in the same fucking genre of music. Naming a band after a point in time is almost erasing history in a way. Because I'm sure that you can call Elvis Presley classic rock, and people would not be that mad at you because it's a classic form of rock. But what Elvis makes and what Freddie Mercury made are not one and the same. They're very different sounds. You know? Like, it doesn't make any sense to call a genre classic or contemporary because time changes. You should be calling these, like, you know, I don't have a solution. I'm not a smart person like that. But there's got to be a better way to do it, man. Damn, no Void Portal. All right, R-key it up. There we go. Basement 1. Let's make this run, once again, our bitch. We have a Yara rune for whatever the hell you want to use it for. Make sure you fully go into all of your secret rooms for a death cert for either a second R key or C-section, Brimstone, Eye of the Occult. Obviously would not be that bad. Go for an increased luck stat here if you can get behind this machine. There you go. Good. Good money takes. I thought Damocles was gone there, but it's still here, sadly. It's still kicking around. But I don't think naming a genre, classic, contemporary, post this, post that, is smart. Because after a certain point in time, it erases what that genre sounded like back in the day. That's why I think, like, a specific point in time, like early 2010s, late 2010s, 1990s, that makes more sense because it displays, you know, the current climate of that certain genre. Think, for example, like, in 50 years, someone's going to be calling, like, you know, a fucking Kanye track, like a classic hip-hop, which I guess you could consider Kanye to be classic hip-hop nowadays. I guess that wouldn't be too far off, but it doesn't feel right, correct? He was saying he was a 2010s musical artist. Makes a lot more sense, and it kind of displays a better picture, I feel like. But that's just me. Again, that's literally just me. I might be talking out of my ass here, but I don't like calling stuff classic or post or contemporary because time will change, and that band will no longer be contemporary. And once it's not contemporary, what fucking genre of music is that? Like, to a certain point, you know... Oh, holy mantle. Don't mind if I grab actually just both of these off the bat here. And both of these, okay. Lovely, more DPS for us. And Jacob's Ladder with Brimstone. Oh, I would kill for soy milk right now. I would love to see how loud that sound effect would be in my head. Dude, we almost had an R key yesterday. We had an R key 2 days ago. And now we have now we're spun, I think, almost. Again, more damage for us as well. How do you explain this run? How do you quantify a run like this? This is absurd. Actually, just buy shit now. You're balling. You are balling. I missed my secret room. As I said, don't miss secret rooms last floor. I'm an idiot. These could be home to so many things. Damocles is going to spawn. Whenever a beggar or a machine would spawn an item, Damocles will spawn a second one based off the pool you're standing in, so don't waste that shit. Guaranteed angel deal, obviously. What rune are you? Anno, not super useful. We'll take this, and we'll move on down. Can we go for, like, maybe, potentially, like, a sub, like, 1 hour, 10-minute beast run here? Because I don't want to be here for another, you know, 6 years again, but... If we are, so what? You guys really enjoy it? You know what's funny to me is that YouTube pushes this like 10-minute video format. It's 8 minutes now for the average attention span of a YouTube viewer. But for some reason, in the Isaac community, because we're all so big-brained and we have long attention spans, I guess, these videos have like an average of like a 25-minute watch time, which is fucking absurd. Again, thank you guys for all of that, because like the average watch time for a YouTube channel that posts like 15-minute videos is like around 8 minutes. The videos that I've been posting in recent times has been like 30-minute watch time, which is just, it blows my mind. I mean, I'm still like, to kind of be nostalgic here for a minute, because it is my 1-year content creation anniversary. Couple days, or just yesterday for me, 2 days ago for you guys. It blows my mind that I went from streaming Kirby and Skyrim to 0 viewers plus my girlfriend occasionally to having this channel where I can like post video of me just talking out of my ass for like an hour and a half, and it gets like 4,000 views, and people are actually sticking around and watching it all the way through. Like, this has been one of the craziest moments, and I've done some crazy shit in my life. I've done graffiti. I've almost like fucking died by just smoking weed alone because my tolerance is really low, and I took way too many edibles in a car ride. Like, I've had some crazy moments in my life, but I don't think anything has ever topped the experience that YouTube and this community in general has given me. And it's all thanks to you guys. Like, I would not trade this community for the fucking world. Well, for the entire world, maybe. Because I would still have you guys if I had the entire world. So it'd be kind of a dumb thing to not do there. But you know what I mean. Like, I am very grateful for all of you guys. And I hope you guys feel the same. Because this is going to be going on for as long as I can make it happen here. I'd like to keep doing YouTube forever. But I'm also not dense enough to realize that this is probably not going to be a forever thing for me. But while it lasts, I am going to, you know, keep this going for as long as I possibly can. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That's real good. That's real good. We are close to conjoined with this build. I believe we're only one away. And now we have Lusty Blood. If we only wouldn't have lost Rock Bottom on our first floor. God frickin' damn it, dude. Oh, that blows. That blows. But I understand that YouTube is not going to be a forever thing for a couple of reasons. Number one, I got into Isaac way too late to be a prominent figure in the community. And so because I don't have that name brand, you know, great value recognition like Northern Lion or like, you know, Lars Fest has, I'm not going to be able to like, you know, keep growing in this field forever. But it's lasted a long ass time anyways, like longer than I would have expected this repentance hype in this channel to be growing with. And we're still growing. Like every month we're in this channel's gaining about 2K subs, which like again blows my fucking mind. I don't understand how that's possible. I play the same game. I've been doing one upload a day for the past like I don't even know, and I'm still gaining support off of that. And it's weird because my videos don't reach a large audience. Like my subscriber to watch ratio, I have like I think it's like 75% of my audience who watches my videos is already subscribed, meaning that my audiences or my videos are not reaching a wider audience. So like the fact that everyone's coming back every single day and I'm still able to grow subs and support, it's kind of crazy to me. It truly is kind of wild. And I've always looked at YouTube as more of a hobby than a job, and I still do. Like I'm gonna make whatever content I want to. Like whenever I post a video, the last thing in my mind is like, is this going to ruin my career? Because I don't really care. I would be fine working another, you know, this is this, huh? I'd be fine working another factory job or at a daycare for, you know, however long I needed to. Because like I'm not a very complex person, you know. I am fine with just having simple things in life and just being content, hanging out, playing video games, talking to friends online. Like that's my idea of just hanging out and just, you know, my life. So the last thing, whenever I post a video, I'm not like, is this going to destroy my career or my credibility? Because A, it's the internet. If you care that much about your internet persona, you've probably already lived a pretty miserable life, in my opinion. Again, I'm not going to generalize there, but it just, that's my subjective thought process. Another relax pill. What are you? Hey, that's a black heart, I guess, for us. Relax does nothing. Soul of Eden is interesting, though. What's hanging around in here? Oh. Like, literally nothing important. Just pop this in here, go for some rolls, for some pills. Another goddamn relax pill, alright. Health down for more damage, good. Okay. Kind of a lame use of that item there, but what else are we gonna use it for? Like, the devil deal? Yeah, no fucking way. And even to this day, like, I'm just going to post whatever I want. I'm gonna stick to, you know, mostly gaming and mostly Isaac, because that's what I like doing, that's what you guys like watching as well. But I'm never gonna sacrifice an idea that I have because it's not gonna get views. I mean, I have a playlist on my channel. Those of you who want to go back and watch some more, I think my best content. There is a playlist on my channel called Underrated Gems, where it's all of my videos that I've done that haven't performed as well as I wanted them to, but I thought they were really cool ideas. It's home to things like playing Isaac on a DDR dance pad, beating the entirety of Undertale on a DDR dance pad. Kind of just dance pad shit now that I think about it. Like Isaac, you know, theories and challenges and stuff like that. We are going to get Book of Virtues here. Let's go. And we get Limigaton. Dude, that's crazy. Let's freaking go. I forget how this works. Book of Virtues, Limigaton. I forget how this actually works. I think it... Oh, good. That's all going to be bad pills for damage ups. And we're not losing any... Oh, we didn't lose tears for some reason there. Must be, like, way past our cap. We'll just go for this now. Save your Yara rune for in case you die, need to, like, Yara some black cards or some shit like that. Save your Yara for that. Okay, walk back in. I do want to see an angel deal on this floor again. That'd be nice, honestly. Does not seem super likely right now, though. Oh, well, I lied. Oh, my God. This is a crashing level run. We're conjoined as well, by the way, now. And we gain more tears there. One more for the boys back home. Hell yeah there. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be... Beast dies tonight. Beast just dies tonight. There's no hope for my man. I do kind of want to see that death cert now. I do kind of want to see it. Just a little bit. I would love to get C-section on this run. Would I grab Arky, as I said earlier? No, definitely not. This run is already long enough. Jesus juice. How does it make your wisps like stronger? I don't know how this synergy works here. Everyone says, oh, it's so good to have this, but I don't see it doing anything but just giving us regular Le Megatalon wisps. Bye. Adios. Thank you for that. Into the shop we go. Buy this for a trinket. Kind of useless. Buy that for fun. Deep pockets, huh? Oh, deep pockets. It's giving us actually blue wisps now, I guess. I don't know why it wasn't earlier. Very weird. Go back and find your... Oh, it's not the fool card floor. You're a fool for even thinking that. Got our angel deal again. Boom. Boom. I'm not going to go back for my thing because I'm going to skip our next 2 item rooms. I'm going to hope for a planetarium. That's my goal. It's a low chance, but with we can probably do it, I think. We did have Magic 8 Ball earlier. We got to have that luck still kicking around. Money also... Okay, money equals power, deep pockets. I just realized what that means for us. That essentially means we're going to be getting a... If we can keep our wisps, a whole lot of damage here. We got to bomb every fool's gold rock we see. Bomb our machine again. And just farm for money. This is going to be the most run ever. Okay, we're conjoined. We also have King Baby now, too. All right, Blackheart Forest 2. I don't need doorstop over perfection. Thank you very much. I am not going to go in there. Go for some money here for some damage. You can give a lot of HP up here. You have Holy Mantle. You're going to be fine. I want to make this run just fucking batshit crazy. Does it give us damage past the 99 mark? It does. So it does work. I've never had this synergy actually work for me. The world is crazy. The world is crazy. We could also farm that battery bump for more wisps for us and make our run stupider. But I just... Oh, speaking of stupider, there's that. And there's that. We can give this some more stuff too. Thank you for the pop there, Egghead. I appreciate that too. Oh my god. Oh my god. And another one, huh? All right. Well. Speed is back up. Money's looking great. I feel great. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. That's not... The song is not like that, but that's my headcanon of the song, I guess. We have not gone this way yet. Yeah, I don't think that... When you go into YouTube like this, where my channel really only grew because of Repentance's initial game hype and how crazy the update was and how good it was. And when you go into YouTube like that, you do kind of have to tell yourself, like, hey, because my channel grew just off of trends that were going on, you really are not going to see much success out of that current trend. So if you're going to be doing variety, like, you know, go slow into it and don't force it. But I don't know. Like, again, I never thought of this as a job. I started streaming for fun when I was in college, and this has turned into this. And I think that I could probably live off of just YouTube for the rest of my life if my viewers just stayed the same for the next, like, 10 years. But that's a very high ask, and I don't piggy bank. Oh, my God. I don't see it being a huge possibility. So The earlier, okay, great. Nice Curse of the Maze. Grab the negative here. Hello damage, thank you. Leviathan as well. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm happy. I'm happy. And I think that it's more important to let yourself know that if any of you are going to become YouTubers, or any of you dream of doing that, tell yourself the first thing is that have a backup plan. Because if it doesn't go well for you, you're not going to want to quit. It's one of those fields where once you start it and you see any success at all, it's really hard to put it down and do anything else. Because you think, man, if I just double down on YouTube, it might pay off and be a lot better than working a 9 to 5, which is true. That's how I started out, was I doubled down. I was like, okay, I can either stay in college and do YouTube and Twitch like 10 hours a week and not grow a ton off of doing that, or I can drop out of college and put my focus on YouTube and Twitch and probably gain a lot more off of that and maybe even make a career out of it. My dumb move was not having a concise backup plan, but I got lucky with it, and it's not going to be the same for everybody. If you think to yourself that you are going to, no matter what, like, have a career off of this, and you're, like the thing is, like, Dream had that whole thing where he was kind of a dick about YouTube, where he knew he's like, I know I'm going to pop off one day. I'm going to become a famous YouTuber one day, which, no, believe it or not, chat, he didn't know that. He just said that simply because he wanted to seem like he was smart. But you can't, with that mindset, you're only hurting yourself. If you don't have any kind of concise backup plan going into content creation, and it doesn't work out, you're going to be not knowing what to do. Proptosis blows, dude. Whatever, we're fine. Let's go to the home floor now, shall we? I don't know. It's hard to put it into words, but you also got to tell yourself, if you ever do take off, like, I took off a little bit, but it was enough to make me, happy about it. You know what, Mom? I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear him talk right now. I'm having a heart-to-heart with my audience, you bitch. Stop talking. But, like, the weirdest thing for me was that I didn't even take off that much. It was a very small amount, and it still is a very small amount and trying to make a living off of it. But it was enough for me to consider taking it full-time. It was enough. No planetarium, by the way. Very sad. Very, very sad. And besides that point, like, if your channel does do what mine did and it has a very small growth spurt that kind of like carries you, oh, hello, dunce, you have to be careful with that. Because it's even more dangerous than going into content creation and failing at it, because now you're in a point where you're not going to want to quit because you are seeing a little bit of success. So the kind of answer to that, at least for me, is telling yourself, hey, make sure you just at least know that it's not going to last forever. It won't last forever. And if it does, great. That's fucking amazing for you. But it is very, very unlikely, and you're going to be hurting yourself more than helping yourself. So my compromise is telling myself, hey, the second I'm not living off of this money, or that I get bored with YouTube, just stop. That's why I've been doing more like less even gaming, more just variety in general, because I see the general appeal of just making fun content. Like, a lot of people point to this Invicta video as me clout chasing, which really is not the point. If I was clout chasing, I wouldn't be trying to rag on somebody who has 300,000 subs that are not going to watch me anymore. That would be idiotic. I just did it because, hey, I'm like, this interests me. I like making this style of content. I like doing research on this stuff, so I'm going to do it. Same thing goes for, like, my shitpost videos. They're fun to make because it takes no effort, and it's fun to just creatively kind of, like, at least attempt to be a little bit more funnier than I can be in, a podcast format like this. And I've thought about starting a podcast. I actually am starting one with a fellow YouTuber here pretty soon. But I think to myself, like, you know what? I don't think that gaming content is all that I want to do. Because gaming content is very closed-ended, Like, you don't really, you can only really be known for either playing a game well or playing a game funnily. There's no really way to express yourself playing a game You can sure go pro or be like a personality. Like, think of Alpha Red. He's a personality in the Smash field, or at least he kind of was. He's less Smash, oriented now. But it's weird, right? Because with Isaac, I've tried to be a personality with Isaac. I've, hosted charity tournaments. I've hosted community events and stuff like that. I've tried my best to be a personality within Isaac, but people in Isaac don't want a personality. They just want gameplay, and they just want, halfway decent commentary. So this is not the game that I think I'd really want to take all the way to the end, because it's hard to be funny in a single player. I mean, the 4-player file would have been like the best thing if it had have just not been as chaotic. If I would say for the 4-player file, if it was 4 like already predetermined content creators doing it, it would have done a lot better. But because, as I've stated before on this streak, oh my God, Damocles fell. It took Damocles an hour to fucking fall. Wow. We have to be careful now. No, we get black hearts here. Okay, thank you, bad PhD. More damage. More damage. We genuinely have to... We have the Ankh at least. We have to be a little bit careful, though. The Algiz rune will be super, super nice. I think we'll still win, but I am a little bit more scared now. I was like, why did we die? I'm like, oh yeah, we have fucking Damocles. No shit. Forgot we even had the item in the first place. But it's really hard to explain to somebody who doesn't commentate or talk for a living that there is a wrong and right way to talk in a video. Not even just inflection or content of talking, just the way you present yourself and interrupting and taking turns. It's really hard to explain to somebody who doesn't do content how to find that happy medium. Even a lot of my streaming friends and YouTubers, like, we talk all the time, and like, we both agree, all of us agree, none of us have found that happy medium when doing multiplayer content, because we don't know. Like, we don't do a lot of multiplayer shit because Isaac is only marketable as a single player game. The 4-player file kind of proves that to me, and the me and Preach's co-op streak, it kind of just proves that to me. People didn't really want to... Oh my... I've never seen this before. This can happen? Wouldn't you know it? Let's pop this bad boy open. Hell yeah, dude. We get a heal off the bed right here. Lovely. Dude, if we die on this run and become Blue Baby, we're going to lose, like, 15 damage. That'd be insane. Get some money for more stuff here as well. Get some more money. Okay. Bomb the carpet, of course, for funnies. Let's do it. Rotten Heart. Amazing. But it's hard to explain to somebody who doesn't do content. I can turn my sound back on, too. How commentating actually is supposed to work. Because it's really hard to find that balance. Yo, that's the best we could have gotten there. Damage. Damage. Black heart. Damage. Lovely stuff. All right. About 45 damage. I think chocolate milk fucked over our damage a lot. We'll see how that actually works in here. Oh. No, we can charge it up. And we get this. Sorry for the 14th century bitrate going on right now, but that's our run. That's our run. To finish my train of thought, the 4-player file was hard because not everybody there was proper commentators and knew necessarily what was happening with it, and just scheduling 4 people to record a semi-daily series is a lot. When Isaac runs in 4-player file last around like an hour long, that's like 3-hour sessions for 3 videos a week. That's a lot to commit 4 direct people for, you know? We are doing some... Are we gonna kill Beast in like 1 hit? What are our stats? What are our stats in the pause menu? Yeah, that's a lot of stats. Okay. Not max speed, surprisingly, here. Okay. Yeah, those are big beams. All right, I'm gonna sit here. How long? Oh, he's frozen. We killed Beast in literally 3 shots. Well, if you enjoyed that stupid-ass run, a like and a comment goes a long way for a smaller channel like mine, as the ending of that video portrayed. In the meantime, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.